Welcome to today's edition of Crypto Corner at InvestorIdeas.com. News on what's driving the cryptocurrency market. Hey everyone, this is Sam Mowers here. Welcome to episode 690 of the Crypto Corner podcast. For news today, this past week's Bitcoin rally is due in part to appetite from institutional investors, that's according to JP and Invesco has launched two new blockchain-focused ETFs through a partnership with GLXY Digital. Just before we get into the show, though, a quick reminder that if you enjoyed this podcast, to please feel free to share it or leave us a review. And as always, I recommend checking out some of the other podcasts on InvestorIdeas.com. This includes the Cannabis Podcast, the Clean Tech and Climate Change Podcast, as well as many others, all of which will bring you up to speed on the latest stock news and trends in their respective spaces. All right, so JP which trades on the NYSE under the ticker symbol JPM, cites an increased appetite from institutional investors who are seeking a hedge to inflation as a reason for Bitcoin's rally to a more than $1 trillion USD market cap in this past week. This is according to an article from Market Insider. Now, this take comes particularly from a note shared by JP with clients on Thursday, just yesterday, an excerpt from which points to three factors influencing the rally. Quote, the first one, the recent assurances by U.S. policymakers that there is no intention to follow China's steps towards banning the usage or mining of cryptocurrencies. Number two, the recent rise of the Lightning Network and second-layer payment solutions helped by El Salvador's Bitcoin adoption. And number three, the reemergence of inflation concerns among investors has renewed interest in the usage of Bitcoin as an inflation hedge. End quote. The Market Insider piece also cites the relative weakness of gold as an effective hedge against inflation in the past months. Data from CoinMarketCap indicates that Bitcoin is up about 14% in the past 7 days and is trading for roughly 54,000 USD at the time of recording. Global asset management firm Invesco Limited, which trades on the NYSE under the ticker symbol IVZ, has announced the launch of two passively managed exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, focused on digital assets and blockchain. These are the Invesco Alerian Galaxy Crypto Economy ETF, or SATO, and the Invesco Alerian Galaxy Blockchain Users and Decentralized Commerce ETF, or BLKC. According to the press release, the two ETFs will offer thematic equity exposure to global public companies and select investment vehicles that are actively engaged in the cryptocurrency and blockchain sectors. They are the result of a partnership with Alerian S Network Global Indexes and GLXY Digital Holdings Limited. GLXY trades on the TSX under the ticker symbol GLXY. Steve Kurtz, the partner and head of asset management at GLXY Digital, said, quote, today marks an exciting milestone as we unlock another way for retail and institutional investors to get involved in the rapidly evolving and transformative world of digital assets. We look forward to our continued partnership with Invesco, a leader in ETFs, and Alerian, a leader in index-based investment strategies, as we continue bridging the gap between traditional and digital finance. End quote. That does it for today's Crypto Corner. If you would like to be a guest or sponsor for this podcast, contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the InvestorIdeas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products, services, or securities. Investors are reminded all investment involves risk and possible loss of investment. To hear more InvestorIdeas.com podcasts, please visit InvestorIdeas.com/audio. And a reminder, you can also hear our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Audible, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spreaker.com, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and most audio platforms available.